All right, y'all, what's good? So, I'm now finally here to give y'all what I know a lot of y'all been waiting for. And that is the Insecure from last night, baby. It is so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. So sad, baby. But we gotta face reality that we are in the finale of Insecure. I'm so upset about. Now I'm upset with Miss Rona. Because yeah, you was good for getting all the bullshit and nonsense up out of here, but now you ended early good shows like Insecure. This is season 4, episode 10. Lowkey lost the finale. So the episode starts off with Issa and Lawrence. They was down to like this little farmer's market, I assume it was, or some little outside thing that they had going on. And Lawrence tells her about he got the job in San Francisco. And he thinks it will be a deal breaker for the relationship. But Issa says it's not. She says, listen, it's 45-minute flights to this, that, and this. And girl, if she got to ride side saddle on a camel, she is going to do what she got to do for Lawrence. Like I said, I love it. I'm all here for Issa and Lawrence. They are the modern day Melody and Derwin from the game to me. And I want them to be together at any cost. She says she's ready to cut out all of the bullshit and surround herself with people and things that make her happy. And she even mentioned that she was willing to move with him. That's a great premise, Insecure. Especially with what we found out down to the end here. That is actually a really great... Well, girl, quiet as it's kept. What we found out down here to the end, then, girl, they may just put a hope on all of that shit. But we just go keep a rocking. Molly takes Andrew down to her company event, and it looks like it was a little bit of mixer or whatever the case may be. And she did that because he was always talking about how, because of her work and her job and the things that she has going on, she never really had enough time for him. You know, he will always make the time for her, but when it came down to her, it was always, well, I got to do this, I got to do that. And so she said, you know what? Instead of doing that, I want to show you I'm real with you. I'm going to bring you down here to my mixer. And I was all here for him coming. So Issa goes to see Nathan down to his barbershop. And they looked at a place to host an event that he had way in the back. Now, I ain't going to lie. It was mangy. It was unkept. It looked like it stank. Had cobwebs and dust all over the place. Y'all know I got real bad allergies. So I'd have been sneezing as soon as the door wind hit my nose. But I'm here for Nathan, willing to help out Issa, even though they're not together anymore. I actually like Nathan a lot. So he apologizes to Issa for what he said about Lawrence. He says that hearing that she got back with him kind of made him feel some kind of way. And I can understand that. Like, I do feel like Nathan really did like Issa, but because of his bipolar issues that he had going on, and because he wasn't medicated, you know, he felt the best thing to do was to leave. And maybe that was the best thing, because had he not left, her and the guy that she really wanted to be with from the very beginning, Lawrence, probably would not be where they are now. But shout out to you, Nathan, and I want you. If she don't, I want you. Just make sure you stay on your medicines. I ain't got time to go through no Andre Lyons type bull crap with you. No, ma'am. So Molly and Andrew come home, and he has a whole damn attitude, saying that he always has to bend over backwards for her, doing whatever that she wants to do, and he's tired of that. And in the middle of them getting into that argument, she gets a call basically saying that Tiffany needed some time away, but he hasn't seen her or talked to her in a day and a half. I'm going to get down to the Molly and Andrew shit when we get there. So on their way for looking for Tiffany, they took a little bus route trying to follow her trail. And, you know, the bus driver was... See, it be them damn bus drivers. They will make you want to cuss their ass out. So they're like, sir, we really need to get off at the Sheraton. Like, it's really an emergency. And he's like, step behind the yellow line. I can't hear you until you step behind the yellow line. Then he was like, I'm only able to stop at the designated bus stops. And so then Kelly said, girl, I know you lying to me. She hit the bus door open and they got off the bus. He decides to call over the cops, bothering the cops, bringing the cops into a situation that was really stupid and ignorant and childish. Like, you making all of them people wait simply because they opened the door and got the hell off the bus. You know, most bus drivers just would have kept on going and said, girl, if I see you, you're not getting back on my bus again. But you done sat there and tied up the cops with this nonsense, with everything that we got going on. Did you a black dude calling these white cops on these black people? I won't hear for that. Then you had the guy on the bus who was harassing Kelly. Kelly was like, listen, if you don't get the hell out of my face, I know you lying. He gets off the bus talking about something, pulling that white people shit, turning it around on her, saying that she was the one that was harassing him. Then some white bitch got off there with it. Like, and I don't know what she had to do with that scene. Like, it was completely ridiculous, but I was here for the cop. The cop said, oh, no, ma'am. Y'all not about to turn this into no a George Floyd type of situation. Oh, no, ma'am. I ain't got no time. Listen, all of y'all carry y'all asses home. Bus driver, get on the bus, take these people where they got to go. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Y'all go do whatever it is y'all got to do. Everybody fine. Ain't nobody arrested. Ain't nobody got to protest. And I can still keep my job. I was here for the cop. I ain't gonna lie, I was here for it. So then they eventually found Tiffany down to the Sheraton, and she apologized for Derek for running off, saying that she didn't know what else to do. Now, I'm more than sure she suffered from a little bit of postpartum. Most people who have kids suffer through that. Now, I always thought people went through that after about their second or third child. This is her first child, and she already done caught that. I mean, I get it, but I'm just shocked and surprised that, you know, it took them all of this time to find out that she was at the Sheraton. You know, hotels like that, baby, they do your credit card right then and there because, you know, they expensive. They high on the ticket. So, you know, I don't know why they didn't think to look at that first, but it is what it is. Tiffany, sis, I'm glad they found you. But don't run off no more, girl. That is only your first baby. It ain't that damn hard. You running around here acting like you got 5 or 6 kids all a year behind each other. Like, pull yourself together, sis. Molly and Andrew talk once they find Tiffany. Molly and Andrew talk. And he says for a while, he's been feeling like they're not on the same page. Basically what she did to Issa. She says that she's willing to go to counseling. She's willing to talk to somebody. She's willing to do whatever it is that she wants to do to stay in this relationship. And he asks her, what is it that she's really fighting for? And does she really want this? And she doesn't give an answer. And that's because she had no answer to give. Because it's like I've been saying, from the start of this damn season, this was a forced relationship. It was forced. I've been calling it from the very beginning. This is a forced relationship that she has no business being in, and she's ruining her friendship over it. And it ain't right. But I'm not mad at Andrew. It's like, because Molly always has to be in charge. Can't nothing get done unless it goes through Molly. Can't nothing happen unless it goes through her. No matter how many times it was an inconvenience for him to do the couple of things that he was doing for her, she still appreciated. Now is when you want to take the time to make all of these adjustments in your life and this, that, and this. Girl, bye. Anyway, Lawrence comes over to Issa and tells her that Condola came to see him the night before. And she tells him that she preggo. She tells him that she's gonna keep it even though they're not together anymore. She says that she wasn't ready when she was with her husband Mark, but she's ready now because she does want kids. And he can be as involved as he wants, but she's not expecting anything from him. And when he tells Issa all of that, Issa says that it's a lot for her to take in right now. I'm going to need all of my trifling, scheming, scamming ass baby mamas to come on out the bushes, Pull up a chair and have a seat. Because I'm going to need for y'all to tell me exactly what y'all think y'all are going to gain by doing this to some man. And Condola, I'm shocked because I assume because you was professional fish, you had a little bit more class about yourself. So you mean to tell me you wasn't ready to have a baby by your husband, but you're more than willing and ready and able to have a baby by your side piece? How, Sway? How? Show me on the paper where in the hell that makes sense at. Let me tell y'all what I really think it is. I think this is just a way of getting back at Issa. Like, oh yeah, you may have his heart, but girl, I got his first child. I'm going to always be in that man's life, and you always going to have to deal with me whether you like it or not. Because we all know Lawrence is a good guy. I just don't see Lawrence having a baby running around out here and he not be there for it. But it's like you're willing to play a baby mama instead of realizing that this is not the right time for either one of you. You're still doing whatever it is that you're doing with your business. He just got a new job in a new relationship and he's moving. He has to go to San Francisco. So what sense does it make for you to still keep this man baby, to tie this man down? All because he's with Issa. I'm trying to tell y'all. I have a lot of friends who done have babies just to trap men, just to spite them. Just to spite them. Because they didn't want her. They got somebody else, but she wound up being pregnant. She has the baby. Struggling. Looking for ends meet. And don't try to make it make sense, Condola, because you never will. I already got you pegged. It's solely because you know he's back with Issa. That's the only thing that this is. That's the only thing that this is about. Because if it's not that, you're just dumber than you look. Anyway, Issa and Molly meet up at the Ethiopian restaurant to talk, and that was basically the end of the episode. I really wish they would have made it an hour. I wish they would have made it an hour because I really would have loved to have seen more interaction between Issa and Lawrence as it dealt with Condola purposely having this baby just to spite Issa. I really would love to see what Tiffany is going to do about her postpartum. Shout out to Derek for being there for him. And that's and El Teddy said in his review last night, and I didn't even think about it. Where was the other guy and Lawrence at? Because their friend, Nathan and Lawrence, because they're friends. Well, he's their friends. You know, he's friends with them. Why didn't you call Lawrence to come and help you? I mean, and I get it. Those are her friends. But I mean, you know, I would think that you would want everybody around you at a trying time like that. But whatever, I ain't gonna give you much. Trying to see that I missed anything. I don't think I did know I am. I really wanted to hear more of a dialogue between Molly and Andrew. And I would really love the explanation as to why she forced this relationship on the both of them. Because it was just doomed from the beginning. And I've been calling it since the season started. But that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Shout out to Issa Rae and everybody, Jay Ellis, everybody else that's involved over there at INSCURE. Hopefully we will get a season 5, and hopefully Corona will be over with to where we could get an adequate season, and all of the questions can be answered down to the season 5. So yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled